to read a short text from Salute book, from the Redigen. I'm not sure if you guys read any of them. And you're going to take turn to read the text. And when you read the text, you should be able to identify the main idea and what is the supporting details that support the main idea, okay? And also there is some new vocabulary we're going to learn today. After that, we're going to play Kahoot game that related to the text. I know you guys like the Kahoot game, so I prepared one for you, I know. And we're going to do a small group activity with you, and there is a mini project you're going to work on at home. I will explain when we're done, and that's it. So I want you guys to look at that picture, take 30 seconds, and tell me, what do you guys see in that picture? Go ahead, Autumn.
I see ocean and mountains.
You see ocean and mountain, that's great. Go ahead.
I see
Elizabeth?
a beautiful mountain, and the mountain surrounded by a lake, surrounded by more mountains, and the mountains are being reflected by the water.
Mountain being reflected by the water. This is a good observation. Thank you. Go ahead, Kelsey.
I see rocks on the bottom of the picture.
You're right. There is some rocks. Go ahead, Eden.
I see trees and this little island surrounded by water.
There is some trees surrounded by the water. Perfect. Excellent. Lennon, go ahead.
I see an island,
Uh-huh.
a lake, and I kind of see a ball like an open volcano area.
This is a very good observation. Island and a little volcano. Thank you, Lennon. Go ahead. Adrian.
I think I see a bunch. I think I see a bunch of trees covering all of the mountains.
Breeze.
Yeah, because they're all like they're green.
They're all green. Very good. Anyone else? Okay, do you guys know what is that place is? Or did you ever visit that place before? Okay, we are going to learn about that place today. And I want you to open your Salute book.
I think it's Crater Lake.
Oh, thank you, Declan. Crater Lake. Did you ever visit Crater Lake before?
No.
No.
I didn't know the name. Beautiful.
It is beautiful place, yeah. So, go ahead. Page 28, please. So, Crater Lake is one of the very deepest lakes in the world. And in one of the book I was reading about Crater Lake, it says that it's number 10 deepest crater in the world. And it's also, go ahead, Declan.
Is there a volcano in the crater?
There is a volcano that we will learn in a little bit, okay? Also, Crater Lake sits in a Crater Lake National Park in South Oregon. The water, as you can see in the picture, is very blue and clear and beautiful. We will take turn to read the text. I will read the first part and you guys will continue. While we're going to identify some vocabulary words and the main idea and supporting details. Good? Are you guys ready? Any question before we go ahead and get started? Okay. What images come to mind when you think of a volcano? Perhaps you think of a molten lava spewing from one, or smoke pouring into sky and covering the earth with ash. You probably want to think of a fresh lake with the clearest and bluest water, would you? So, does that give you any information about Crater Lake? Go ahead. Do you want to share? Mm-hmm.
We know that there is a volcano there.
We know that there is a volcano there. Okay, go ahead, Lauren.
It tells us how there's a beautiful blue clear water.
There is a beautiful blue water. Good job. Yeah, that's. Go ahead, Adrian.
They're kind of like telling us that it's a place. Just by the name, it's probably like, it's probably like really deep.
By the name, it's probably very deep. You're right.
It's like so deep down.
So deep down. You're correct, Adrian. Thank you. So, who wants to read? Go ahead, Lennon.
Where are we at?
Thousands of years. The next paragraph, please.
Thousands of years ago, on top of volcanoes named Mount Nazma collapsed due to a powerful eruption. This resulted in a crater on top of the now inactive volcano. Lava sealed the bottom of the crater, creating a base.
A basin.
Basin.
Good
This
job.
basin
Gradually.
gradually filled with water from rain and snowmelt. This crater is now called Crater Lake.
So, what is the big idea or the main topic of this text? Go ahead, Kelsey.
Right, like this little picture down here. Volcano erupted and then became a crater.
Volcano erupted and became a crater lake. Good job. So the text going to be mostly information about Crater Lake. So as Kelsey said, it's a volcano erupt, and when it collapsed, it makes like a big hole. This hole started to collect some water from the rain and from the snow melt. That's why it's created the crater lake. If we wanted to draw a little diagram so you can understand better, here is the volcano, the Mount Mazama volcano. Okay, and when it's erupt, just throw a lot of ash into the earth, and when it erupts, it collapsed and create a very big hole, like a deep hole. And this deep hole started to collect water from the raindrop and from the snow melt, which is created the crater lake. Go ahead, Adrian.
How did that tiny volcano, when it collapsed, created a circle?
Because when it's erupt, it's explode. It make explosion. Okay, go ahead.
There might be a lot of rocks in Crater Lake.
There is a lot of rocks in Crater Lake.
Because all the explosions would make all the water
Good inference.
turn into rock.
Yeah, thank you. So, what spewing mean? What the word spewing mean? Anyone know? Go ahead, Lauren.
It probably means like throwing out something.
Throwing big amount of something someplace, like expel some. You put a big amount of something in the floor or on the earth. Good job. And pouring, when you pour something, anyone know? Go ahead, Colin. When you pour something,
It falls out.
pulls out like a flow, going into flow. Good job. And what erupt mean or eruption? Go ahead,
Eruption
Elizabeth.
means like a volcano is spewing out lava into the air, and it could explode.
Very good explanation. It's explosion, okay? And collapsed. What collapsed mean? Autumn?
It's like it explodes and then all the rocks start, like a building collapse
Collapse, it means, like, yeah, when the building collapses, it means it's fallen?
on the ground.
Fallen down. Good job. Who wants to read the next paragraph, please? Kelsey, go ahead.
Nestled high in Cascade Mountain, Oregon, Crater Lake is one of the deepest lakes in the world. The walls of Old Mount Mazuma tower above the lake, raising from 500 to 2,152 to 610 meters. It was the widest at its widest point. Crater Lake is about 6 miles, 9 kilometers across.
9 kilometers across. So, what is the details, the important details that's supporting the main idea, Crater Lake? Go ahead, Elizabeth, please.
I think the main idea of that paragraph is how Crater Lake is one of the deepest craters in the world.
Yeah, one of the deepest lakes in the world. As I said in one of the book, I found out that it's number 10 in the deep, like the 10th deepest lake in the world. Yeah, you're right. Do you want to say something, Declan?
Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
Actually, I don't have anything.
You don't have anything. So the supporting details in this paragraph, that Crater Lake is one of the deepest lake in the world, and there is another like a good details here. Go ahead, Kelsey.
It's 6, like it's telling how wide it is.
It says how wide it is. Good job. Go ahead, Lennon. Sorry, Lauren. I'm sorry.
It's saying like that it's really deep.
It says it's very deep. There is another one, like it says where it's located or what is the mountain around it. Go ahead. The Cascade Mountain. Good job, you guys. Okay, who wants to read the next? Go ahead, Eden.
Crater Lake is known for its blue color. That lake is so blue because it is very deep. In fact, this lake was once called Deep Blue Lake. The water is also nearly
Pure.
pure, which is a reason why the water is clear.
Its purity.
Purity and clarity
Mhm.
are due to the fact known that no rivers or streams flow to the lake.
So what is a good detail here to support the main idea? Go ahead, Autumn.
It has its blue color because it's so deep.
It's so deep and it has very bright blue color. Good job, Kelsey.
And it's known for its blue clay and it's pure,
Pure
it's really clear.
and clear. And why it's clear? Go ahead, Lauren.
It says it's blue and clear because no other lakes or rivers or anything flow into it.
Yeah, this river, it's by its own. It's isolated. Like no any other streams or river come to it. It's the only river that's why the water is very clear and pure and very blue. Okay, who wants to breathe? Go ahead, Colin.
If you visit Crater Lake, you'll notice 2 islands, Wizard Island, Phantom Ship. You may also see a mountain hemlock log floating upright in the lake. What's so special about this log? It's known as the Old Man of Crater Lake, and has been floating around the lake for over 100 years. Today, Crater Lake sits in Crater Lake National Park.
Okay, I want you to pause here, please. Thank you. So, you can see 2 islands in Crater Lake. Wizard Island, which is just this one. this one